Welcome back to another lesson in business accounting. And today we will do a comprehensive exercise or example to calculate inventory cost and also to calculate reorder levels. Now, before we do any calculations that's based on certain formulas, we must know the theoretical work behind this formula. Otherwise, we will be lost. You will calculate something according to a formula, but at the end, you won't know what that answer means. So make sure that you know the theoretical work before you go into calculations. All right, so let's quickly look at our exercise. Remember, while I read this exercise, try to identify the important information. All right, so Pupkewitz Limited manufactures fiberglass surfboards. One of the raw materials is a special resin used to bind the fiberglass in the molding phase. The production manager uses an economic order quantity model to determine the size and the frequency of the orders. All right, resin is purchased in 50-liter drums and they need 9,600 drums per year. Each drum costs 400 Namibian dollars. The controller estimates that placing and receiving orders cost 225 Namibian dollars, and he further estimates that the annual cost of carrying or holding this resin in inventory is $3 per drum. And suppose the production manager orders 800 liters in each order. All right, so let's quickly look at the important information and then we highlight that information. So I will use the red pen. We purchase in 50-liter drums and we need 9,600 drums every year. So this is our usage. You will remember we had a demand or a usage per annum. Each drum costs 400 Namibian dollars. This is my purchase price. Okay, and then they tell us that an order cost 225. So I will say this is order cost. And then the annual cost of carrying resin or then the holding cost is $3 per drum. So I will say the holding cost. Okay, and then also order size seems to be 800 liters. So I will say this is the order size. All right, so this is all the necessary information that we need. So now we can go to the first requirement. Calculate the total annual cost of ordering. All right, so now we need to determine how many units do we need every year, because we are talking about annual usage or annual cost of ordering. So this is a year. And we said that we used or we need 9,600 units, drums per year. So above the line, I will have my total usage or my demand, and then I will divide that by my order size. Why do I divide it by my order size? Because we have an order cost, and that cost is per order. And for every order, we will order 800 liters. So for 800 liters, it's 225 Namibian dollar. So now I need to divide my total usage, divide by my order size, and then times my order cost. So if you take 9,600 divided by 800, then you will see that you need to order 12 times for this year. All right, and one order will cost you 225 Namibian dollars. So in total, you will spend 2,700 Namibian dollars on ordering cost. So my total annual cost of ordering is then 2,700. Then I go to my second requirement, and now they ask us to calculate the holding cost of inventory. Now, we have a holding cost. They gave us a holding cost there of $3 per drum. But now, what is my average inventory, and how do I calculate that? My average inventory is what I will normally order, and that was for 800 liters, and then you divide that by 2. So my average is the order size divided by 2. Alright, so my average inventory is then 400, and my holding cost is $3, so it's $3 times 400 units, and that will give you 1,200. And this is then my annual holding cost. My last requirement is to calculate the economic order quantity. You will remember why is it important to use this economic order quantity model, because you need to minimize your ordering and your holding cost, but you must make sure that you don't run out of stock. Alright, so the formula that we use there, you will remember the square root is 2 times C is my ordering cost times my usage or my demand, and then over and beneath the line you will have your holding cost per unit. So I can quickly replace the C and the U then with the actual amounts. Let's plug in the actual amounts. So it's 2 times 225, and you will remember that 225 was my ordering cost, and then times 9,600. And where did I get the 9,600? That was my annual usage. So the U is for annual usage, plug in the 9,600 and then divide it by the holding cost. And the holding cost I had as $3 per drum. Okay, divide by holding cost. If you do this calculation, and then if you have your answer, just press on your calculator the square root, and then you will get to 1,200 units. So I'm saying it's economically the wisest to order 1,200 units at each time, because in this way you will reduce your holding cost, your ordering cost, and also make sure that you won't go out of stock. This is then your final solution. Your economic order quantity was 1,200 units. Your ordering cost was 2,700 for the annual usage, and your holding cost was 1,200. Now, when it also can happen that a supplier will offer you discount. Now, we need to plug in that discount when we do our calculations, because that discount will reduce my purchase cost, the purchase cost itself. It can also reduce my holding cost, because holding cost is normally a percentage of my purchase cost. So I need to plug in or to consider my discount. Now this exercise that we will be doing is where we will offer some discount when we order in bulk. So let's quickly look at this exercise. Polypress purchases 15,000 toner cartridges annually. So we can say that 50,000 is my demand or my annual usage. Okay, and the order cost 135. There I have a order cost, and before any discount the unit price is $50, and that is my purchase price. The annual holding cost is estimated at 10% of the purchase price, so I will say this is holding cost. So now you can see that if my purchase price is $50, then my holding cost will be 10% of $50, so then it will be $5. But when I get discount, my holding cost will decrease. Alright, Namprint is the sole supplier of these cartridges, and they offer us a 2% discount if we order at least 1,000 units, and they offer us a further 3% discount if we order more than 3,000 units. So let's quickly look at this example. We are paying $50 per cartridge, but if we order at least 1,000 units, then we will get 2% discount. And then if we order at least 3,000 units, then we will get another 3% discount. So we will then have a 2% plus a 3% discount equals 5% discount on that 3,000 units. So now they ask us, what is the best purchasing option? And justify your answer. Now, when you see that justify your answer, you know that you have to do the calculations so that the examiner, while you are studying, can see how you got to your answer. If you are in practice or employment, you will have to show the calculations so that your manager can see how you got to your final answer. Now, first of all, I will calculate my economic order quantity. There's my square root, 2 times C times U. You will remember that C is ordering cost and U is your annual usage divided by H, which is holding cost. Plug in the values, 2 times 135. The 135 was my ordering cost, and the 15,000 was my annual usage, divided by holding cost of, where did they give us the 5? They told us the purchase price times 10%, that is holding cost, so that will be 5. Do this calculation, press the square root function on your calculator, and you will get 900 units. Now, before we do any calculations, we need a place to start. Where will we start? So it makes sense that we should calculate our total cost, because based on the total cost, we can do a comparison and we can recommend one of the options, whether it will be our normal order size, or whether it will be 1,000 or 3,000. So this is what we need to calculate. And what is the total cost? It's my purchase price, my ordering, and my holding cost. And we started already to say that my economic order quantity is 900 units. So I will now go and compare my total cost for 900 units, my total cost for 1,000 units, and my total cost for 3,000 units. All right, so let's start with my 900 units. So this solution that I have here is based on 900 units. We are saying that if we order less than 1,000 units, then we will still pay the $50. So my purchase price is $50. What is my holding cost? My holding cost is based on 10% of the purchase price of 50, so it will be 5. Then I need my average inventory. Average inventory is what we will order divided by 2. So if we order 900 divided by 2 equals 450 units. All right, then we need to figure out how many orders will you place for the year. And we will say that we need 15,000 units to sell during the year, or to use during the year rather. And my ordering size, according to my economic order quantity, is 900. If you do this calculation, then you will see that you need to place 16.67 orders just to get 15,000 units in stock for the year. So now I can use this information to calculate my total cost. Now my purchase cost was given to me as $50. I need 15,000 units, so it will be 750,000 Namibian dollar. My holding cost, they told us that it is 10% of 50, so it's 5 times, and we calculate this on our average inventory of 450. There you have the solution 2250. And then my ordering cost, we said that we need to order 16.67 times during the year, and one order will cost me 135 Namibian dollar. All right, so then it's 16.67 times 135. It will give you 2250. So this means that my total cost for this inventory that I will need for the year, and if I order in 900 unit sizes, so if I order 900 units each time, then my total cost will be 754 500 Namibian dollars. This calculation is now based on my 1,000 units. Again, I have my purchase price. You will remember, because I ordered 1,000 units, I will now get 2% discount. So my purchase price is lower. My holding cost will be lower because it is linked to my purchase price. My average inventory is now 1,000 units divided by 2 equals 500. And we said that we need to place 15 orders. And how do we get the 15 orders? We said that it's 15,000 units that we need throughout the year, and we can order 1,000 at a time. So we need to place 15 orders. All right, so my cost, if I order 1,000 units at a time, then my total cost for the year would be my purchase price, which is now 49. It's 735,000. My holding cost is a bit lower now because we now calculate it on 4.90. You will remember the holding cost was linked to the purchase price. My ordering cost, I need to place 15 orders, and one order will cost me 135. So my total ordering cost will be 2,025, and then my total cost for 15,000 units that I need for the year, if I place orders of 1,000 each at a time, then I will have a total cost of 739,475 Namibian dollars. Now this solution is based on my 3,000 units. You will remember, if I order 3,000 each time, then I will get a 5% discount, a 2 plus a 3% discount. So my purchase price is now a bit lower. My holding cost will also be lower. My average inventory will now be higher because I have 3,000 units divided by 2. My total orders that I need to place is now lower because I will place 3,000 units at one time, once in an order. So I only need to place 5 orders. All right, so my purchase price for the 15,000 units is now 712,500. My holding cost is now based on my average, which was now the 3,000 units divided by 2. So you will see that my holding cost is now a bit more because I have more stock. My ordering cost is now lower because I only need to place 5 orders. So my total cost for 15,000 units throughout the year, and my holding cost and ordering cost, if I order 3,000 each time, then my total cost for that 3,000 units will be 720,300 Namibian dollars. So 720,300 Namibian dollar. So now we will look at the entire solution. We will look at the 900 units, the 1,000 units, and the 3,000 units now to determine the best option. Now here is the entire solution. We had 900 units, we had 1,000 units, and 3,000 units. You will see that our purchase price dropped with my ordering size. My holding cost also dropped with ordering size. Remember, this is holding cost per item. My average inventory went up with a higher ordering size, and then my orders that I placed with a smaller ordering size, I will have to place more orders. When I order more units at once, then I will have less orders per year. Alright, so there's my purchase price for 15,000 units. This 15,000 units, you will remember, was my annual usage. There's my purchase price. You will see it went down because I got 5% discount over there. My ordering cost is calculated based on the number of orders that I will place. My holding cost is based on my average inventory, then times my holding cost per item, and there's my final answers. And now we must say which option is the best purchasing option. Now, if I look at these amounts, then you will see that the 720 is the cheapest option. So if we look at the best purchasing option and we must recommend an option, then we will recommend that we order or purchase then 3,000 units each time, because we will save on our total cost. In this lesson then, we looked at our ordering cost, our holding cost, our purchase cost. We also considered discount, where we got discount. So this was really a comprehensive example where we did all the calculations where we need to find our total inventory cost. And that was, you will remember, our purchase cost plus ordering plus holding cost.